Ain't talking about no tone it. You might cheaper creepers. When you get hit with the Nina. You know what's going on? They're trying to hold on. Trying to find a way. When y'all get from the trenches trying to find a way. Mistakes. Mistakes. Trying to find a way. Trying to find a way. From the trenches trying to find a way. Going up the bench list, so they join the game like Nintendo with the Switch. Crazy ammunition, I training so he missed. Hitting a civilian in the kitchen. But I gotta put my bro, man. What dog gonna that a motherfucking song for? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, man. I might drop Made It Out. Thanks to your help. Life been different since we lost Hayes. Couldn't be stopped, but our team still part ways, niggas. I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, that shit be crazy, dog. No cap. I'm glad I say that picture, bro. Jesus, you save me. Jesus, you always there for me. You never getting back on me. Why you can't give me chances? All the nights I felt alone, I feel abandoned. Man, I was dead, then I apologize. You sure I had with this. All the nights I was feeling like I'm worthless. Young just was made it. Afraid of love, I was afraid to open up. We on the shelf just like a book. I'm overlooked. Was cooked. And be that mentally. I'm going to kill myself. You know what crazy, bro? That shit just crazy. That shit just brought back. I was fucking live, bro. Yeah, but I got a call like, bro, I'll do that shit. That shit like late night. I don't even know who the hell I was about to put on this song, bro. Then I was like, bro, damn, my cousin, I got to do with my cousin pad. That shit fucked me up. I was live streaming. And I was like, fuck it, I got to do a sacrifice. Yeah, that what made me do on this bitch. That's how I really be though, like in your life, bro. Cause it just be like, damn, bro, this shit be like, man. That be that one, dude. Cause it was like, bro, that shit just crazy. Gotta replay that bitch, though. That bitch the one, though. Like, all my songs, though, when I be talking about some shit, like, cause, like, easy to just talk about, like, shit, though, with me, bro. It's just, man, them dark times, man, this shit be like, that shit be crazy. I be asking myself, how the fuck did you even made it that far, man? I just be like, shit, God, no cap. I ain't gonna lie, I was gonna do some other shit on this. You wanna save me, Jesus, there for me. You never came back on me. Why you can't give me chances? All the nights I felt alone, I would feel abandoned. I would think it's suicide. Feeling all dead, then I apologize. You sure I got a gift? You sure I had a purpose? All the nights I was feeling like I'm worthless. That's crazy. I know that whole shit. You know, a lot of songs I make, but I don't be remembering them bitches. I just be, bro, like, don't care. It was cooked. Me now winning. Be happy. I think the second verse I don't really, cause that shit just happens. No God, that shit just happens, fuck. I ain't gonna lie though, I be feeling like I don't need to be on this shit though. On the internet or none of that shit. No God, pray for me. Damn, my Lord, they try so hard. Which one though, man? I might put no sad days. I ain't gonna care. Still love you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't listen to this shit on the TV, folks. I ain't gonna care. I ain't really. That bitch hard. I ain't gonna care. Nah, that bitch fire. I ain't gonna lie. Then put the LED lights on. Oh my God. Hey, nigga, that shit be a vibe. What? I gotta do that shit tomorrow night, gang. No cap. I just talk about that shit. Put the LED lights on, hit the light. How this bitch playing, or how no sad days playing, nigga, I swear that bitch be a vibe. Gotta have the blue though. Like baby blue, like heavy lights type shit. Damn. Knowing all this shit going on. Going on my phone. I had too much fun making this bitch. I was in that bitch starting stupid. And my nigga hurting again. Fucking feelings. I don't need it. Like Michael Jackson, bitch, I'ma beat it. I ain't not a need you. Bitch, I don't need you. Folk got a nigga leaning. Don't keep him on my feelings. That motherfucking beat is crazy. Okay. Yo. Papa Jacob. That bitch so hard, bro. It's like I'm not gonna. Hey, you ever heard that curtain flow, that bitch? Just to state my pain. Ain't shit gonna change. Go ahead, put on that Raleigh. Go ahead, put on that Rondo. Go ahead and play that youngin' there. About that pain. Shit ain't gone away. Play my brother Trippy, girl. That Robbie Cat. But at the end of the day, I will get through. I still love you. Hey, I be thinking of that bitch, bro. Oh my God, dog. I think I wasn't even on YouTube when I made this bitch, bro. I can't go back. That's what I say, bro. I can't go back to that other bitch when I made these hoes. Love you. What you love about you? What you want me to do? Fault that you don't even love me. It goes on. Even fucking bull run. My strong. I think I need to stop making the type motherfuckers, bro. I be having too much fun on them bitches. Nah, that bitch though. I be tweaking on that bitch. I should never made that bitch. I was tweaking on that bitch. Let's see, what's this? Random shit, tweaking. That's crazy. Bro, I was on YouTube when I made this one though. I could go back and look at, but damn, bro. I just was saying shit. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was just tweaking. I ain't even know the name of that bitch. That bitch was called Random Song, bro. I was giving up. Pouring foes, you know. What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, that's like some old Kodak type flow type shit. And he was like, Johnny Dang. I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit crazy. It wasn't enough. You ain't had enough. Might go to the Rockies and just get the Bucks. Yeah, man, I'm rapping with no effort. I'm saying red like Clifford. Put a red beam on the nose, call him Rudolph. Right, pull up in that cool. Who is you? Really take it slow. I just really want you to know I've been hurt so many times. I love you, know I mean it. I know you say you love me, but you don't know the definition. It's might just shoot a movie. Niggas snitching, man. I know these niggas too. You can't find me like I'm Stewart. You know I might have turned on the slides in. You know 2K. You know vibes in. You know slides in. You're driving. You know how to swim. I never wrote. What the fuck? What the fuck? Do that make sense? They say what the fuck, bro? What the fuck do that mean? What the fuck, bro? That shit too funny, bro. What the fuck was that? No, I need to stop bullshitting. That wasn't that, bro. This is when I knew I was tripping. I got this bitch. Damn. I don't even see that bitch. Hold on, music therapy. What the fuck is music therapy? Fucking B. I think this is second AP. Oh shit. Okay, what the fuck I made a song to my aunties? Yeah, I remember that shit. I was in the fucking dark, man. You know what's crazy, bro? I thought I was gonna die after I made this shit. I ain't gonna lie, why the fuck I think that what the fuck I made that bitch. I would think I was gonna love. I swear. And I remember that bitch. That shit was crazy. I love all my aunties, I got love. Cause I got like 2, 3. I can't count the ones on my dad's side. They don't fuck with me, so I can't count their ass. That shit. 2. Okay. I'm gonna lie, they gonna get that call. That day now through dead and gone. Nah, that bitch might be that one though. Why the fuck I ain't put this shit on every platform? Cause you know I gotta go make this shit, bro. I gotta finish this bitch. Gotta finish Dice Style, bro. That beat tough as hell though. I think I ain't said shit to that. Nobody hear this shit. That bitch is on YouTube. I think they're one of the most slept on motherfuckers. Besides, what that other one is? And God I Trust. I think that's the, besides them, bro, I think them like the most slept on fucking albums and shit that. No cow. To my sister. I can't get to that shit. Bro, what the fuck the other damn. I can't even go back to that shit. That shit dead. That shit dead, bro. There's too many videos to go back, bro. I'll be lost in the sauce list now. I ain't gonna lie, this was one of my favorites though. I think this like the stamp anthem for me though. Cause like I've been living that shit now. So it like no more sad. I ain't gonna lie, bro. That's a confidence though, bro. Like, they sad days really that like snap that shit though. That's why I'm debating on make it out. Cause make it out, bro. I was still like, bro, I had mixed emotions and shit. I still might just drop that bitch just to. I don't know what the fuck, man. That shit just. I ain't healed from that situation though. Won't make it out though, but fuck it. I just can't hold that shit. I just gotta let that shit out. Just let that shit go, bro. Instead of hold that shit private, listen to that motherfucker. That shit, they gon'. I can't wait for that, man. The remix. Nah, the remix for the be crazy. The shit fully. I had to do that. I had to redo that shit, bro. I was for the leave it, but I had to put that shit. Just let me know. I can't take it no more. That shit be like. No, that beat crazy though. Okay. My fault, George. My fault, gang. I wasn't even paying attention.
There he is.
What's up, fam? What's good, fam?
How you doing, fam?
Man, I'm hanging in there. Can't complain, bro.
I wanted to stop it and see how you were doing.
Man, I'm just vibing, man. I'm about to get out though, cause I gotta
My wife and I were just talking about that. She was like, yeah, I like how he's just vibing and just chilling.
I'm just vibing, man. I just was on.
I wanted to drop in and give you some support, my guy, and just appreciate what you do every day. I look forward to seeing your videos every day.
Man, I appreciate you, fam. You know, man.
Absolutely. Pushing your music, you have a good gift out there as well.
I just hopped on. I just seen it, man, because I wasn't really paying attention. I really was looking at these songs on YouTube.
Man, I'll check it out on YouTube, and I'll definitely share it out there and everything for you.
Man. How your day
You
been? Your
got a
day
good
been
gift, my
smooth?
guy.
Your day been smooth?
My day has been smooth. It's been all right. I've been giving my wife shit today. That's my job.
You know, man,
But other
blessings
than
to
that, my
you.
day's been going good. I don't know if you've been following what I've been doing, but I got a name for everything now.
Hey, that's good. You got to, cause nowadays, man, people be you never know, man.
Absolutely. I got a name for the whole organization. I'm just trying to get people to actually give a shit.
That's the hard part, man. That really be the hard part.
It is the hard part, but it's a good challenge because if it wasn't supposed to be a challenge, it'd be too easy.
Yeah, you know, cause like we
But I mean,
we just in the area of like people only go by population and followers. You know, nobody don't care like what type of heart you have, what type of person you is. You can be down to earth. Nobody don't care. You
yep.
don't got the followers that match it up. People just the only thing I can say, bro. A lot of people they just ain't gonna say nothing till you grow up,
Yep.
until they see a lot of people saying something.
And that's A-OK. That is A-OK, honestly. They can do that. It's just when I start putting my actions to the words, they're going to be the ones that are missing out on the good stuff, man.
That's all. That's all it be. It just be like the world just full of followers, man. When you
Yeah.
different and you got your own mindset and you nobody can't control it and they
Yep.
can't control your mind, people hate that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
So,
why, but
so I'm going to open up to you for one moment for you.
okay.
It's there's a select few on TikTok because I'm still new to this. There's a select few that I feel very drawn to, and you're one of those. JP is another, and so on and so forth. I had two strokes 2 years ago, and I have lupus on top of it. It's
Oh,
been a long road to recovery, and work is very hard for me to get. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for you, JP, and everybody else, I would still be in a rut. You
man,
guys gave me you guys helped me.
appreciate that, man.
And if it wasn't for you guys, I would still be going through my writer's block because I'm a writer by nature. I write. I something about the way I write apparently just drives people. I don't know,
And that's
but
your passion. When you got that passion, people can feel it. It's like when you have passion, it's only draw the right people, not the wrong people.
right.
And it
So
be
you and I
hard
are
though.
writers. You and I are writers. You write your music, so you can understand what I'm saying. This. My mom taught me at a very young age. She put a piece of blank paper in front of me, and she goes, "What do you see?" I said, "A blank piece of paper." Crack. What do you see? I said, "I don't know. What, Mom? That's your world, and you can make it whatever you want it to be."
Amen.
Ever since then, I've been writing. Edgar Allan Poe is one of my favorite freaking authors.
Man.
So I mean, it's if it wasn't for you and JP and a select few others, Warrior and whatnot, I would still be in my rut. I would not have a purpose or a drive to do what I'm doing. And yes, you're absolutely right. People are afraid. A lot of people are watchers. They want to sit back and see, oh, is this guy, dude, I'll take the scars. I owe
Amen.
$68,000 worth of rearages. You know what I'm saying? I haven't had my license in 20 years because of child support and stuff. There's a lot of inconsistent. If I got to be the target to make everybody else's life happier, I'll take that.
Man, a lot of people don't know the background story. They can see what you post, but they don't know what you really going through out
Right.
behind the camera.
Right. That's why I try and go live as much as I can now because I want to bring you all into my world of what I've, how it, a lot of my past is and how it is now. There's a lot of growth and a lot of healing, and there's a lot of different things that a lot of families are going through and can't get over or achieve without that
Yeah.
extra help.
A lot of times, like people don't know, like man, I was born disabled. So I know how to still have. Man, I died in surgery. I ain't supposed to pass 18. You know, I
Right.
got lied. I got lied to by doctors my whole life. You know, and I had to go to a judge to find out the truth was really wrong. Because my main doctors just were making money off me,
Yep.
and they just were playing with my life.
Yeah. And
So,
I'm sorry you had to experience that, but at the same token, you are here for a reason. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
You have a gift, and you're. I see your videos of you walking every day, dude. I look so forward to seeing those every day because you're consistent. It's very inspiring to a lot of people who think they can't do it, but you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? You're an
And,
inspiration, whether you believe it or not.
you
You
know,
may
the
not.
Lord be showing me that. You know, Lord be showing because before I got following, man, I got attacked. The devil tried to stop me before we even got to this point,
Yeah,
and I put my life on the line for it. You know, and I died behind it. You know, a lot of people don't understand. You know, me saying turning promise in reality, and I let people know. I'll be honest with them. When you telling the Lord you promise him something, you can't lie to him. He gonna test you, and a lot of things you gonna do that you gotta do it.
yeah,
And a lot of times you gotta accept the good and the bad what come with anything you praying for. You know, a lot of people don't understand it. They think you just gonna pray, it's just gonna happen, but you gonna
right.
get tested. You gonna get
Yep,
you gonna go through spiritual battles, spiritual
yep.
attacks.
Oh yeah, there's so many things in the spiritual realm that a lot of people overlook or don't feel that it applies to them in some way, shape, or form. But in all reality, everything's intertwined.
Man,
Physically, mentally, spiritually, it's all intertwined. But if you're going to be one of those, we'll put this in quotations, haters, and if your life is so sad to where you have to pry or prey on those like who are already unfortunate enough, I have a problem with that.
man, it's right here, man. Like so many people, right? Like I had to learn about it. Like a lot of people, they sit there and try to judge, but they can't even do what we be doing. You know, a lot
Exactly.
of people want to go a whole week and standing on what you believe in. You know, a lot of
Mm,
people want to face the devil with no guns, with no weapons, and he's stronger than you.
yep,
And you gotta just go in there. And you don't know you're gonna die or not. Yeah, a lot
exactly.
of people just judge you, but they don't know you don't face the biggest enemy ever and made it out and died. Still
Yep.
going every day.
This disease I have is going to take my life eventually. Hopefully, God willing, I have a long and healthy life. Like God willing. My mother passed away 20 years ago on the 4th, all right? She died of the same disease that I currently have.
Oh man.
And she was 49 and I'm 41.
Anyway, my mama was like 50, 52, 53, no,
So
56
young.
when she passed. See, she was like my mom passed like 4 years ago. My pops
Condolences.
passed like 6 years ago.
Condolences on that.
Like they
So,
passed away like 2 years apart in the
yeah.
same month.
Yeah,
My my
and
pops passed like March 31st. 2 years later, my mama passed March 10th.
geez, dude. See,
It's like
and this is
God gave me, before my pops passed, he was sick, but he was tired. But he let me knew that. He let all of us knew he was tired,
right.
and he took his last breath in front of me, and I couldn't save him. I was on the phone with 911 doing CPR, trying to bring him back, but I couldn't. And I had a dream. He was smiling in the hospital bed and said he okay.
Yeah.
And the Lord worked in a serious ways, man. He gave me a whole week showing me dreams with me and my pops. But he also let me know he for to take him.
Yeah.
And 2 years later, he did the same thing with my mama. He gave me a whole week to tell her, talk to her, and then had dreams with her that whole week. So he let me know he was taking her too.
Yeah.
And that put me back in the dark.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't know. You thinking you lose someone that's important, but it's also rebuilding you to become the person they already knew who you is, who you can become. Yeah, a lot
Right.
of us don't know we go through all this to rebuild us and make us realize what's really is important in our life. If I
Absolutely.
never lost them, I don't know if I would be doing this or taking my gift or my life serious. So it took for the Lord to remove everybody that I was close to make me use my gift, use my talent. And I had to
It,
learn that, you know.
exactly. We have to learn and we have to grow, and it's my father's still around. He's 76.
And that's a
But
blessing.
he's on his last couple of years because he has a valve replacement. So
Oh,
that's
man.
soon coming. So we're all prepared. You know what I'm saying? 76 is still a good life at the
Yeah, 'cause
moment.
my dad was like 60 something.
Yeah. The the thing I can't relate yet of losing both. I don't know where my mindset is going to be at because I can only, speculate. But my biggest fear is we as kids, and I say we as kids, look at our parents and we believe that they're immortal.
Facts, man.
And to see them deteriorate and go, we know it's inevitable. Like in our age of growing up, as we get older, we understand death. And it's inevitable. And I was blessed to have a mother who was a realist, who was like, this is something you're not going to be shielded from because it happens.
Facts.
When I'm going to feel that alone, and you can relate because what I'm about to say because you have no one to turn to. Like you don't have mom and dad. I'm not trying to bring up anything disrespectful and whatnot
Oh,
because it's
no,
not
you
easy.
good, man.
And I can relate with you because you've had your dreams of how everybody was telling you it's going to be okay. When I was in the military, I was just married. I was recently
And
married. This
you
is
was in the military, bro.
I did
My
I
partner
did
was
12
in the
years army.
military. Man,
So I was facing at the time I was facing either join the military or do 33 years in prison.
dang.
I was a bad kid. I was bad.
Hey man,
I was bad.
it be them choices and how mine was, you know. Like
Right.
everybody don't understand. Like when you a little kid, you don't know, man. Life can change so quick. You'll be
Well,
good, but something in your life can hit that kill switch. You know, you lose it.
when I got in trouble because of my ex-wife now wrote a bunch of bad checks in my name.
Ah
That's how I
man,
got in trouble.
I know how to come out. I had a cousin who was doing it, man. He was doing that on Amazon, and he was running it up. Him and his baby mama was running. I say, bro, how they didn't know you was doing it? And
Right.
then it'd be crazy because like I ain't know Amazon if you don't put it through the items when they for the like pack the boxes, they won't even know because it's not in the system.
Right.
So it'd be like, dang, and people don't realize it just take somebody to take the box off it, and you'll be lost it because it's not in the system no more.
Yep.
And it just be
The
crazy.
when I was recently married in the military, all right? I was I turned 21 when I was in basics. I was in Hurricane Katrina in August.
Oh man,
Um so we were there before, during and after Katrina. That's a whole different ball game and experience in itself. So being fresh out of basics with Katrina behind me, traveling to Texas with my pregnant wife, who never told me that she couldn't travel,
dang,
gave birth to our son 6 weeks early in Nashville. 7 days later, my mom dies, and all this
it's
with
just
it, and
like
then I'm
back to
getting
back.
shipped out, and then I'm getting shipped out a month later to go overseas.
Dang,
So at 21, all this crashing down on me, dude, I lost it.
man, I had to take like people don't know, man. Once you go back to back, man, it's so hard because like I hate when people like sit there. Oh, I'm gonna be there for you. But when the Lord tests them, we fail.
Yep.
And
Yep.
people don't know, man. If you don't got God on your side, you gonna be lost.
Yep. Yep.
Cause the
There's.
devil, when he see you down, all you gonna do is keep attacking your mind now. When he
Mm-hmm.
see you at your lowest and he see, man, he got you where he wants you now.
Yep.
If you don't got that
So,
extra, that God strength, you gonna fail every time.
well, I'm gonna tell you a deep dark secret that I'm actually letting the world know, and I want you to be in part of my healing on this one. The last words I told my mother, we were having an argument,
Oh man.
and she had lupus. All right, so the last 4 years of her life were pretty bad. But we were having an argument, and I had a plane ticket purchased for her to fly out to Texas to stay with my wife and newborn son while I went out.
Mm,
We had an argument the night, October 3rd. The last words I told her, fuck you. Click.
man.
What child tells their parent that? Out of, now, mind you, it took me a long time to come to terms, if that's the right way to put it. Like, she knew I didn't mean it. You know what I'm saying? It took a long time.
When we in an argument, that's why sometimes they always say, be careful what you say when you're mad. You
Yeah.
know, cause like me was growing up, and my parents used to see me giving up on life after I go to the doctors, and I done died so many times, and
Yeah.
I'm doing like just keep walking every day, getting lied to. My mom and my pops told me, "You look like you giving up," and I said, "Yeah, I'm giving up." And they say, "You don't want to live no more." I used to tell them straight up, "I don't want to live no more."
Yeah.
And I ain't know as when you I'm young. I'm not even 20, 18, none of that yet, and I'm already gave up on life. And my mom used to pray for me because she knew like I'm already losing it. And I remember they
Uh-oh.
always used to tell me, they ain't gonna always be here forever. And
Right.
that used to always hit me because people don't realize once you get to that age, teenager, 13, 12, you gotta think. When you go to school or you outside, your parents ain't gonna be with you. You know what I'm saying? People don't realize that. Like you gotta really be a leader. You gotta have that mindset at a young age
Yep.
because when the people who really care for you not around, you around by wolves. You around by people who just manipulated or you don't know what they going through. And it
Right.
be sad because the people we look up to outside who ain't our parents, we find out we more stand up than them. Some especially you got a gift or talent, they'll rather let you throw it away and then tell you the real. Be like, nah, don't do this, man. You got a talent. Nowadays
Yep.
it's worse because like it's reversed. All the older cats want to be with the young ones because they want to still think they young, but they don't realize what they doing and messing up everybody's life.
Yeah.
And the cycle just keeps going and continuing.
Yep. And again, that's why I'm trying to start what I'm starting to because it needs to be brought up. Like people, this our situations we don't talk about because now, mind you, our pride does get in the way sometimes, and we don't want to expose our weaknesses to others. But we're not growing or healing if we don't.
No facts, man. I had to learn that too because like people used to show so much against me. And I remember one time, like I was just after my mom passed. Before she passed, this her last words to me on the phone. She said I was giving up. The doctors told me I was giving up, and I told the doctor I want to live now. And the night I called her, she didn't answer because she was fighting for her life.
Mm,
And it's always hit me. She wanted to live, and I remember I was mad at God for keep waking me up because I was ready to die. And when He finally let me die, my mom came and saved me,
yep.
and she said, "You ain't giving up. You gonna live." That's what people don't realize. Why I say I'm gonna live every day, cause that stick with me every day. That I'm gonna live.
And it's funny you mention that because when my oldest son was born, he was only 4 pounds 2 ounces. You know what I'm saying? Like he was itty bitty. He could have died.
Man,
The night my mother died, there's that hour difference between East Coast and Nashville. There's an hour difference. So the exact same time that she passed away here in Virginia, he was pretty much crying bloody murder in the NICU center, right? Like something was wrong. The exact time that my mother died, a kiss mark formed on the back of his neck.
wow.
It looks like lipstick hitting the napkin, kind of like a lip. Yeah. Well, he has a tattoo now of this of lips back there because my mom kissed him the same time that she passed away, and it.
Man, guardian
So
angel.
yeah. So that's his guardian angel, and we're firm. She knew about George the Sixth, but she never got to meet him, and that still breaks my heart. But I see a lot of her in him.
You know, a lot of people don't realize, man, angels are so real, man. People be
Yep.
thinking it's fake, but a lot of situations you get tested, it'll show you. A lot of things that we read that they say read certain in the Bible, we live in that every day, and people don't realize that. You
Nope. You're
know, some
absolutely right.
things people they'll try to written that you could tell when it's true. You know, because you live through it. You know, a lot of us. I just feel like a lot of people just want to be in denial and they don't want to believe that the Lord is real. Like they brain just know when to wake up. You know, people don't realize how short our life is for real. You know.
You're right. They a lot of people don't understand the concept of time. Time is just the constructive that we gave it. Because before time there was just the seasons.
Right.
Time is what you make it. So we have to put ourselves on a schedule. When believe it or not, there's really no schedule.
Man.
We need to spend as much time with those that we care about and love before it's too late.
What people don't realize. Like I sometimes I be thinking like if we had to deal with big behind giants, dragons, dinosaurs, everything bigger than us. A lot of us in this time will know what to do because we don't got guns. They ain't had guns like back then.
Nope, all they had was sticks and a bunch of stones.
And people don't realize, but I feel like, you know, it's always be good versus evil. You know what I'm saying? Because, we on the devil playground when we on this earth, you know? And people don't realize that. They just think that this is playground when we on this earth.
Right.
Therefore, you got to build that relationship with God to get through it.
Yep.
So it's gonna be hard because people don't know it's easy to die than live life every day. It's easy to
See,
get in trouble than stay out of trouble.
right.
People
Or
don't
or
know that. And
sometimes
people think it's easy.
trouble follows trouble too.
Yeah.
And I don't know. That's a lot of what I find in you guys because your guys are so inspirational and you guys are consistent. You guys are real. You guys are true emotion. And again, I thank you for helping me
I thank you
because
because people, like some of us who influence, we don't know who we. Me, like I was just in the dark making a promise to the Lord that once I move back in my town, I got a big yard. I'm gonna walk every day. This time not giving up, putting my all in. And I told him through it all, I'm gonna show the world how good he is.
yeah,
And that's what I've been
and
doing. Like people don't know. I show when I sleep. That's why I show a lot of things. Even when I'm sad, I show it because that's part of the promise. Even though people might try to judge me, but I don't care because it's like this what I promise you. You wake me up
right.
every day. You know,
What makes you you is your genuineness, your honesty. That's what makes you you. And let them hate.
that's
There's
what I be doing. Because some people, even people like on my YouTube, they'll be like, "How you believe in Jesus and he letting all these kids get kidnapped and all this?" And I ask myself, I say, look in the mirror. We in 2025. Everybody got a dope camera. There's cameras on every street.
yep.
And y'all show these kidnappers on camera. Y'all show them on all these social media. So look in the mirror.
Yep.
Like people don't realize we as a people be letting a lot of things happen. Just like, in this world, we got so much control of things that we won't never come together as a
Yep.
unit to make a change.
Yep.
Nobody ain't willing to die for what they believe in to make a change. You know, that people be
The
so
adopted
quick to
children
hurt
are
us.
here. These are my adopted children.
Oh
That's
man,
Dakota and Kylie.
how you doing?
How you doing?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
You don't. What? You hit my vape. All right, here.
Man,
Hi, Kylie. But
it's a
no,
blessing.
but it's that's a lot of what I'm trying to bring up, and it's like this whole conversation we've had. It's we're meant to talk face to face the way that we're doing for a reason.
Right.
We are talking to what are your followers going to learn from me? What am I going to learn from you? Or what are we going to learn from each other?
That's right.
And that's the key, and that's the open mindedness. I mean, this is a really good weed, but this is this is how this is how we gotta follow each other and support. And I'm just trying to make it a step further to where it's a reality.
That's right.
I
That's all
want
it
to
should
hug.
be about. And I hate like the world we live in because they base you off your followers, but not as you as a person. They rather it's crazy. You gotta have a lot of people to rock with you, being the ones who seen the growth in you. That's the only way you can get a compliment now. They see somebody else doing it. It's
And I'll
like
be honest.
copycat.
And I'll be honest with you. I don't care about the followers. I don't care. It takes that one person to at least spread it.
Come on, man.
That's all that matters to me. As
People
long as
don't
it gets.
realize that it only takes people. I feel like a lot of times people let the hate take over the love that love is free, and
You're right.
they don't see the love. They start seeing it, and they think
Right.
everybody like that. But once you open your eyes and realize, and you get the love, you just not seeing it. You just don't. Your
Right.
eyes don't want to see it.
And that's why I'm just trying to put the actions to the words that I write. I'm just trying to prove to everybody that this is a legit thing. I'm trying to breathe breath into. I want a hub for if something happens to you, I can help you, or at least
Oh
keep
man.
And
A
it,
lot of
it,
people.
it
A lot of people. It's just like you know. That's why I always tell people all the time. You gotta really be your biggest supporter when you have a mindset and you see the vision because it's only you can see it. And I tell people all the time, there's gonna be people around you that can support you. It's gonna be a stranger you never know will show you more love to see the vision that you try to tell people around you the whole time.
yeah, and it's like I just mentioned a few moments ago. You, JP, you guys healed me, and that's what I'm trying to prove as well. Like complete strangers, in essence, you helped me. You supported me, and you didn't even realize it, and that's amazing.
No, that's a blessing. Because a lot of times people don't be knowing that. Because
Exactly.
I, in my head, I'm just doing what I promised the Lord. And
Right.
I'm letting Him use me at the same time.
Exactly. He's using you as his vessel. Absolutely.
So it should
Absolutely.
be like, that's why I tell people all the time, man, appreciate the ones that genuinely rock with you. Don't worry about who don't rock. Because
Exactly.
at the end of the day, only person can stop you is yourself. If you start doing it, then that promise go down the drain. That reality
Absolutely
go
right.
down. So you gotta really be your biggest motivator each and every day, even through the hard times when you don't feel like giving up. Like when you're in pain, when you hurt, still gotta motivate yourself to keep going every day.
And again, that's why I try and look for your videos every day because you're consistent. Like you're very inspirational, and you drive me to want to do what I want to do.
Oh man, I appreciate you, man. You know, so much love,
I
man.
appreciate you. I appreciate you. Honestly, like that helps this old man have a purpose.
Hey, Gabrielle, how are you? You know, man, because I really do, man. That means a lot because, you know, like, couple weeks, like, you know, like, I was going through it. Like, I was showing people, like, I was having spiritual attacks. Like, people used to thought I was on drugs because how I was looking. And I say, I'm showing this because that's part of the promise I made. You know, other people would have hide what they going through.
Right.
And me saying through it all every day, that means I gotta stand on what I'm saying. And you know, sometimes people don't realize what you tell the Lord, He listening. He might don't say nothing, but He listening.
Right.
And you don't know when you might get tested. You might wake up the next day and everything just happening. And you just thinking, oh, the enemy trying. Like people don't know. Sometimes it don't even be the devil. Sometimes that be the Lord testing you.
Right.
He,
You're absolutely right.
if you really mean what you told him. And a lot of people got to get that, like, change it. Sometimes it don't be the
A
devil.
lot
It
of
be the
people got
Lord.
to look beyond what they're really seeing and go
Mm-hmm.
beyond what's right here. They got to go beyond that.
Right.
And it takes a strong mind. Or who was it? Neil Tyson DeGrassi. I think that's who said this. Don't quote me on that. He said, "Children are natural born scientists. If you kill the curiosity, you kill the learning."
Mm.
And if we don't ask the questions or truly express how we truly feel, we're not really truly learning. And like learning from you how to be consistent, learning from you how to, take the situation and make it into a positive, listening to you being, don't take this. I respect all religions. I'm not religious per se, but I respect everybody's beliefs.
You know, man, me neither though. A lot of people think that I believe in the Lord. You know, like a lot of times people don't know. It's hard to trust a church because even the church playing like they God, like they with God and they not.
You want to hear
And
something crazy? If money is the root of all evil, then why do churches ask for it?
mm, that's a good question. And the sad part is, man, it's just like a good cop. The bad cops mess it up for the good cops, and
Yep.
good pastors get messed up by the bad pastor.
Yep.
And you know, in the sad part, it's supposed to go in the church, but in reality, it's going to them to better
Hmm.
them.
Yep.
And they will use a person who don't got it and give them their last.
Yep.
And it's sad. A lot of people blessings get blocked because they fall in the wrong person.
Right. I was as all right. This is very touchy. So I don't open up like this. So this is going to be some real shit. Have you ever seen the movie Misery?
You know what? I never seen that.
All right. Have you seen Carrie,
Carrie.
the horror movie Carrie?
See, I ain't really into horror movies.
It's all right. Take all right. Take Kung Fu. All right. Bruce Lee movies. You know what I'm talking about. Take how
Yeah.
they're training and how they get hit and beat.
Mm.
That's my childhood. All right. My mom was Carrie and Mommy Dearest combined. So my mom was very religious, strictly. Catholic. Then we moved to Baptist, Methodist. So I've been touched with a lot of different religions. I've spent weekends copying Bible verses, not little ones, verses, print
Oh,
and cursive. So I had to memorize it. If I messed it up, that's 20 times over. Like
oh,
bad.
like your mom was like real old shit with that.
So you could relate in a lot of ways of such.
Yeah, 'cause my grandma was like that. You know, my grandma was like, man, she used to go to church every Sunday. Cause I
So
used to love going to church till I see my mama catch the Holy Ghost and she blanked out. It freaked me out when I was young. I thought he killed her. I ain't gonna lie. I was about to.
right,
So
I,
that
I,
I
I,
used to
I've,
love going to church though at the time, man. I used to.
I've come to the conclusion that it doesn't matter if you're a Buddhist, agnostic, atheist, Baptist, Methodist. We're all serving that one, regardless of what you believe. Even Lutheranism, even the more there's that one. Regardless, I'm not. Again, there's something. There is. I can't deny it. We wouldn't be here. However you want to.
Hey
There's
man,
something.
that's
So, but I respect the religions. I have no qualms with what you believe. I just I love knowledge. So I dig deep into that topic. For years I've dug deep into a lot of it. So but there are things that I just don't feel that need to be in book. I
no,
don't
cause I
so
feel that because a lot of times people put, a lot of people try to force something on someone. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Or
Right.
I like this. Like people can say what the Lord did to someone in the Bible. Yeah,
Right.
I like when a person say what made you believe in him though. Besides reading what you went through when he showed you he was real.
I know
And a
something is
lot of,
real.
and the sad part, a lot of people can't even say what he did. You
Right.
know, that would be
Just
throwing me off because it's like anybody know if you read it. That what made you believe in yourself? Like, man, Jesus real, man.
right.
He did this. That a lot of people feel like they scared to say it, but you know how
Right.
many people you can help by telling your story. What
Exactly.
he ain't got you going through all this for no reason.
Exactly. There, there's something there that is intertwining things, and again, that's just something is there making the universe work the way that it works.
Mm.
And I respect that 110%. Hey, I believe you 110%. It's all the same thing in my opinion, my guy. It's all the same.
Cause like I be want to know, cause sometimes we can read the Bible, but I be really want to know, cause with me, I had to go through something, and He showed me He was real.
Mhm.
But a lot of times when people who be like they willing to die behind it, they only can tell you about the Bible, but they can't say what's their personal level with them. What made you? Because you gotta believe than just hearing.
Well, if you want to go back in history, look at the Knights Templar. They fought for something.
Man,
They were protecting something of religious value or truth.
you know, like because ain't no disrespect to the ones that is that, but I just want to know because all of us going through something. Everybody got a story, a testimony to share. That why you scared to say what made you believe in him? You know,
Right.
because he wakes someone waking us up every day.
Right.
So it's like how you scared to. You can go against a person who disagree, but why you can't just be like help someone who wanna know how to know the Lord, get
Right.
close to him.
Right.
It's like everybody can tell you about the Bible, but they can't have a personal and be like, "This my
Mhm.
testimony."
Yep.
Cause that's what some people.
Whoever.
Cause with me, that's what made me be like, "Man, I gotta get them." But it just be like just telling somebody, "Hey, read the Bible," but you can't say what's your personal relationship.
Right. Right. You can get 10
So that's what
people
I don't
and
get
have
with
them read
some
one
people
verse,
because
and
who
you're going
in
to get 10.
power,
Right.
because people who got a
Absolutely. Yep.
following, got a
Yep.
power, and got all these people following you. How you scared to worship that man above who wake you up every day? How you scared to
Absolutely.
say this what made me believe him? Because you got all these people that's following you and believing what you're saying. The whole time you just a fake prophet.
Yep. Absolutely, and that's blasphemous, and that's false prophet. Absolutely, you know, and that's part of the Ten Commandments. You know, you don't speak bad of my name. You got to no,
Man.
you don't speak blasphemy or false witnessing.
That's why I don't get about like a lot of things because everybody
There's a
worship someone that
right.
they forget it's the same message on every like this, like it's the same message.
All there's it's they're all doing that one. There's that one. He's just got a different name for it, and but that's okay.
Man.
He has a lot of names.
And the
I guess.
sad part, they fighting over the same message that just came in a different form. You
It's the
know, a
same.
different
Yep.
way.
So you're absolutely right. It's all the same messages in different forms. It's just it's got to be almost like a collective group of everything because it is everything. God
You
is
know,
everything. If you're going to believe in God, God is everything. So why
man.
not accept all of it?
You know, I that's where I like I try to ask myself like how is only a few? Why it take people like us, you know, come out and tell our story? But it's people who got a big following that got people thinking this person and this.
Yeah,
It's
it
like
makes
it's
no
so many
sense.
people rather show the good and show everything.
Yeah,
If you with them, you should be with them right or wrong. If you
yeah,
disagree, because this what come with everything. Once
yeah,
you commit yourself to them, you gotta accept everything that's come with it.
yeah. Yep,
And a
you're
lot of
absolutely
people only show the good. They only thinking when things going good, but when things go bad, you don't see them at all.
Oh man, I
They don't
I
praise them. They don't talk to them.
nope.
When things go good, hey, oh God is good now. You know that's
I
why
guess
they
my
try to.
moment of when I found that one, I guess when is when I came to because I was after my mom died, my I lost my marriage. My wife and my son
Oh,
left me. I turned to alcohol for 4 years. I came home from overseas on my first tour for Christmas and found her in bed with somebody else. Um, she filed for child support, which I had known. So these are all things
man.
that has happened. And what really hit rock bottom hit me was when I want to say it was my father, and he says, "Why do you? How did he word it? The scars that you bear will mean more later in the future, or something along those lines."
Man, you know what? That's crazy because our parents will tell us something that's gonna hit us later. You know,
Yep.
they always tell us something that we might won't understand. That
Yep.
when later down the line, it hit different. Like a lot of people don't realize. You might think it's so. Yeah, because you don't understand it doesn't mean that person just telling you some BS. You just don't understand it,
Right. At
and
that
maybe
time.
you know at that time because you know when we young we think we know everything. You know you can't
Yep.
tell us nothing. Especially you outside, you don't experience so much now. You don't. You feel like you know everything the whole time. You still lost. You know.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
Then it hit you soon. Things go left. It hit you, and then you finally understand. Now you don't took the lesson. You know. Now you learn from it. Now you get it.
You're absolutely right. I mean, there is speculation in as to how my mother passed away. There was thoughts that my father had something to do with it. So there was a bunch of us who were not satisfied with how it happened because it was sudden in a sense. And for several years, probably up until recently, I had this reoccurring nightmare. Because I remember when I went when I saw my mother when we drove back from Nashville to see her after she passed. Um, she was in a cardboard box in what she passed
Man,
away in, and she was in the garage of the funeral home. And this is my reoccurring nightmare because it's implanted. I remember going up to her in real life and paying my respects. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I was her only child. Um, my my nightmare, my reoccurring nightmare and this is part of the reason probably why I don't sleep very well. Um,
Yeah.
is when I get up to her box, her eyes open, and she's whispering something, but I can never understand what it was. You know, for years.
Man.
Recently, recently, she came to me and she told me what she said. Finally, I had the realization. She said I fucked up. She accidentally took the wrong medication.
Mm.
She goes, it wasn't. I messed up. She goes, I fucked up. That's what she was whispering. I fucked up. She made the mistake. So after 20 years, finally, I have that acceptance. Like, okay, like this was not what it was initially. You know what I'm saying?
You know, man,
So
sometimes people, we be thinking like we just be having nightmares, but the whole time it just be dreams, visions. And it might, sometimes we get a part of it and we don't get it, the rest. Then it all makes sense.
yep.
It's like,
It's a
we
spiritual message.
facts, spiritually. If you ain't ready for that message yet, it'll let you think on it. And then when you're
If you're
not
not
thinking,
ready for it,
sometimes,
it'll come to you in a nightmare until you're ready to face that demon. And
people
that's
be,
how we grow.
a lot of people scared. I'll be like, you gotta have them visions. You got to, cause
Right?
you thinking these dreams not real, but it's part of your, it's part
It's
of
part of our
something that
conscience, man. It's
the
part of our
Lord
soul.
trying to tell you, or somebody who a guardian angel trying to talk to.
Yep.
A lot of people be trying to say dreams not real. It is. You just don't understand it.
You're right.
Like every dream I had came into reality.
Okay.
And that one dream that didn't, that I died. I had a dream of me dying and the spirit came and attacked me and it's so powerful I couldn't open my eyes.
Right.
It put their mouth, they put their hand over my mouth and made me start breathing. If my pops wasn't dead, I probably would have died that night. And people don't know how strong it is,
Yeah.
especially you got a calling on your life. And
hmm
once that the devil knows you a threat, he gonna try to do anything to get you gone.
When when I lost my marriage, when I lost my mom and all that, and I went overseas, dude. You want to talk about somebody on a suicide mission?
Man, I know that's right.
I volunteered to go head first. Like I didn't care. I
Don't
I
be like
I
that.
could count literally 7 times. I bled for 36 hours for a ricochet.
Man.
36 hours. I mean, I did not care.
And people don't
I
realize how
even
serious
I'll
it
even put
is.
it to you this way. You want to hear how you want this is going to be proof for you for what you believe, all right? I put a loaded 45 to myself. And I'm sorry, TikTok, if this is going to be too much, but this is 18 and over, I assume. I put one to myself, loaded, and I pulled it. Nothing.
Man, it happened to you too,
Nothing.
man.
Some in epiphany, divine intervention, however you want to put it, something. And that's how and that's where I believe something made that not work.
Same thing happened to me. I lost my mom. People don't realize how serious it is. Once you fed up with life, you don't want to be here. And
No.
once you make up your mind, even that man above can't stop you.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize how serious it is.
Yeah.
When you fully done with life and you don't care about living,
Yeah.
and you just doing anything to get out this hell hole you in, the mind you tired. People don't realize, and the sad part I had to learn, I got tested when I was trying to end my life, you know. most of everybody in my call log, the Lord made me reach out to them. How many replies you think I had?
On 4.
No. I got left on red. One person said they don't care if I die or live, just leave them alone. And you know what's crazy? People don't realize when you in that dark place, whoever you believe in that save you. And it'd be sad that so many people took their life because they thought they wasn't strong enough. And it'd be sad that they call out for help for months before they did it. And the people who they asked for come to your funeral crying, they can bring up the message when you call out for help. But none of them, but if it's on the other side, you see, ain't nobody try to help that person. You know?
You're
And,
absolutely right.
and the sad part is, why people gotta visit us when we 6 feet in our body, our soul somewhere else? But while we living, we can't get a phone call. We can't even get, hey, how you doing? We can't get, hey, what you doing today? You want like
Mm-hmm.
if your funeral can be packed where you got someone got to move, got to park across the street or down the road somewhere. Why you
Mm-hmm.
want to visit me when I'm not here no more? And you just looking at a dead body with no soul in
That's why I want to leave my deeds behind. I want to do my good
it.
deeds because they last forever.
Facts, man.
That's what
People
I
don't
want to do with this
realize,
whole thing.
you know, the people think. That's why I hate when people say, "Oh, we on this time now. We on the man above time."
Yep.
Because
Well, on borrowed time.
you know, people don't realize we know we leaving, but we don't know where we gonna live.
Mm-hmm.
People don't realize how quick your life can change. We
Yep.
can get off this live, something can happen, or while
God
we
forbid.
on this, you know. And people don't realize we play with our life, but we don't realize how much we take it for granted with our life
Yep. Getting
because
out of bed, you could lose your life getting out of bed. Believe it or not.
you just be on the porch. You ain't even know where. It just stuff can happen.
Anywhere.
A
It
tree
can
can
happen.
fall. It's just like people don't realize it's hard to live out here,
Mm-hmm.
especially with all this BS going on through
Yep.
storms, through anything. You could just be sitting somewhere, something come through the window. You like,
Yep.
and people
Yep.
don't realize that. You know, in this generation now, they play with their life like it's a video game. To reality hit, it's not GTA. You're not gonna respond back.
Yep. Yep. You're right. And it's sad. It's very sad to see these younger generations. I mean, thankfully, I was when I got full custody of my children. I mean, I was kind of hard in the beginning because I'm a no bullshit person. Like,
Yeah, my mom was the same way till she got like real sick. You
yeah,
know, but people don't realize. Like one thing I'm glad I had was they let us know they wasn't our friend. You know, they our parents. And people don't realize we take our parents for granted when we young. That whole time we need to appreciate the moments because we don't know how long we gonna have it with them. And
you're
people
right.
don't know we not promised to make it through them deliveries when we born.
Nope.
And people don't realize that. People feel like, we were born, but man, even when my sister ain't make it out the delivery room, you know. So people don't realize how promised your life really is. Your
Yep.
life ain't even promised when you 1 week years old. That's
You're
how
right.
quick this is, you know.
It is. And people don't take it serious. Like, I mean, it's
Man,
almost sad. Well, it is sad. It's almost there's a word for it I'm looking for. Uh, I don't want to offend anybody, but I'm a Virgo, so It's almost
You know,
pathetic.
man, only person you might see is TikTok world. You know, the TikTok. You know, they try to once you going against what they don't. You know, they try to get you gone, man. So it's just
Yeah. I, I, I I don't know. I'm just a straightforward person. I don't BS nobody. I
no.
don't
I
sugarcoat.
feel like when you just yourself and you too real, I feel like TikTok try to get you gone quick. You know,
Yeah.
but if you on a BS like them, they'll let you do anything on here. You know what I'm saying? That
Hmm.
that's why I tell people, man, you gotta be willing to go against it. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Because how can you let people do all this nonsense on here, but if we speak real life, what's really going on in our everyday life, you try to ban us for it. But people can do all this and put on this act to this world, be half naked on here, and little kids be watching, and y'all let it, y'all promote this, you know? That once a person speak their mind or be honest and try to
Right.
tell their story, you so quick to try to ban them. It's
Yep.
like they want to silence the ones who really doing using this app
Hmm.
for a good purpose.
Yeah. Why are you trying to weed out the people who are trying to make a good influence on others? It
You
it, it it doesn't
know,
make.
but that just showing you how messed up this real and this internet is, man. Because
Yeah. It
once
ain't gonna
you
stop me, man.
you
I'll make another
control
account if I got.
and you not no yes man and you got your own mind and you can't be manipulated and you can't fake it
I'm not part of
and
the
you
sheep.
can't do this
I'm
for
not.
no views, man, they try to shut you down quick and silence you. But you know, that's why I tell people, man, keep telling your story because no matter what, your story can always be on somewhere.
Right.
Share it. There's so many people out here making money off these people who passed away, and they just saying bullshit stories to
Yeah.
them
That's.
and adding to messing up people's stories.
Hmm.
Why you live and tell your story so you can help someone out there. Benefit off your own story, you know,
Yeah.
benefit while you here.
My benefits helping others at least come to some type of healing or
Man, people don't
growth in
realize.
some way, shape, or form. Like you and JP definitely have helped me out so much.
You know, a lot of people
I
don't
mean, you guys
realize
gave me
what you
inspiration.
can do. You know, I be feeling like a lot of people worry about what another person will think of them. It's your story. Why you care what another person will think of you?
Exactly.
It's
Exactly.
your testimony. You went through it. Like people don't realize. No matter how many people who say gonna be with you, you still gonna deal with it alone.
Yep.
Person can be
Absolutely
there
right.
for you through a phone, no matter what, but you still gonna have to deal with it. You know, you still gonna have to deal with the moments when that person busy, that one person who probably really care. That person busy now. You gotta figure a way out. Like people don't realize, no matter
You're
what
right.
you're going through, it's still part of your story, your testimony. Can't nobody change how you feel but yourself.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know, you
You're absolutely
gotta.
right.
It's just a
What do
mind
we
thing
learn? What do we
sometimes.
grow out of it? What do we? What am I to learn from you? You from me? You from your father? Like, there's so much opportunity and possibilities to learn from each other and actually.
You know, but a lot of people, not even that. It's just a lot of people just weak minded. You know, they don't.
Yeah.
A lot of people, so many want to be followers. Ain't too many leaders no more. You know, growing up, you probably met a couple leaders, more people who got their own. Now it's everybody want to be the same.
Yeah.
Nobody don't want to use their brain no more. You know, back then you had people showing their talent. Now everybody just following and following trends. You know, and this the
Yep.
generation we in now. You know, I feel like this just a weird generation because it's ain't no more. Hey, you doing this? There ain't no more of that. You know, everybody had their own groups. Now it's everybody want to be the same.
Yep. I don't want to be the same. You don't want to be
No,
the same.
they make you feel wrong because you don't want to be the same. You know what I'm saying? They make
Right.
it seem like, you weird because you different.
Yeah.
That's why I hate the time we in now. Because back then we had the skaters, we had the people who just want to do their own thing. We had different sets. Even in school, we had that. Now we got
Right.
everybody want to be the same.
So
You know?
so let me ask you an honest question. Do you feel? I don't know if you feel the same, but I'll be a fault to this. If you don't match my intelligence, my emotional, or my, I guess, spiritual uh, level, do you feel like you're kind of like not really above them, but like you're different? Like,
I
do
feel
you?
like I feel like this, because I look at like things like I can't look down on you because you're not there yet. You know,
Right,
and not because we all bleed the same. We all
right,
been there. That's why I
right,
hate when people bring down somebody who's struggling because we was always there at one point.
right.
Just because that person ain't there yet or ain't experienced the most thing doesn't mean like people. I hate when people based off because what you went through, you different. Oh,
Right.
but the one thing I don't like with people, they'll judge somebody because they had someone in their life that really cared for them, and they'll
Right.
throw it in their face. Oh, you had help. Just because you had to struggle doesn't mean that person had to do the same thing.
Right.
People, I feel like people mess up a good friendship because just because this person ain't go through what you went through, y'all not the same, or just because y'all ain't feel the same thing doesn't mean the love or
It's not
whatever
right.
friendship you have that should not break y'all up because that person might could have helped you or that you could have helped each other. But I feel
Exactly.
like now we in the times where everybody want to be better than one another instead of just helping each
Yeah.
other. They want to
Yeah.
benefit off one another, then this each other. Run to the internet and bash each other and bring each other down.
Yep. Yep. I had a I had a guy who told me I asked the same question and I actually unfriended him. He was like, "Yeah, I feel like super superior to others when I'm like,
Mm.
I can understand. He is. I'm trying to put it nicely. His ego is so huge.
That's what it be the
Anything you
problem,
tell
brother.
him,
Pride and ego.
yeah. I actually unfriended
And
him
people don't
because
realize, man, what you say it out there come to the universe. And when it come back
yeah,
and bite you, you gotta, boy, people don't realize the things you say in the universe, you think you better than, man, that man above will have you go through something and use the same person you shitted on. Now you gotta talk, he'll send you to that person. And that person wouldn't even do you how you did them. But
right,
that'd be the sad part how things really
right.
work because
I'm just
people really
glad
think,
that you answered honestly like that.
you know, a lot of people think they above,
Right.
but we all human,
I was just asking it.
you know.
No, I totally agree with you on
That's
that. There's
why I hate when
110%.
people say,
There's no need to be above the other. It makes no sense.
because one thing I learned, man, we
Makes no
all have
sense.
our own struggles. What we going through. We all went through some. We all got a story. Just because somebody grew up in a big mansion, some people think because people had some money, they ain't went through nothing. You know, I
Right.
thought that once we get there, we supposed to make sure our kids don't have to struggle. And I feel like now we in times where we talk down on somebody because they parents had the money and they kept them out the way. Only thing I don't like when these people would tell these youngsters to smoke weed, not even just smoke weed, but do drugs like pop pills, knowing that can overdose them. Oh, tote guns, knowing they catch that charge can get them 20 years of their life. But you would tell your kid to stay in school, get a diploma, get an education, do something with it. But why would you tell these youngsters just like your kid? You won't tell your kid that. But you would tell somebody else's kid, hey, pop them pills, go stand on the block, go do this. But you can't tell them the same how you tell your kids. That's the only thing I disagree with a lot of influence. They'll tell the youth to do something that they won't tell their kid to do.
Right.
And that's the messed
Right.
up part that the world we live in, that, you know, all these youngsters listen to all this music and listen to what they saying, but they telling their kids something different.
Yep.
Why these other
I do.
kids crashing out? They telling their kid, man, hey, nah, you can't do this, you can't do that. Why you can't tell them the same kids? There's like, you know, that's why I don't get in this world that these big influence they use it for the wrong reasons. Try to put on the image instead of being a real motivator, a leader.
Inspiration.
Facts. And that's what I don't get with
And
this
that's what I
world.
want to try and that's what I want to try and bring to this world, man. I'm trying to just
Man. And people don't
bring
realize how
this
hard it really
whole
is.
organization down.
Cause you going through life, but you
Um,
going through your own struggles. Especially when you in your
mhm.
head a lot. A lot of people don't realize, man, you be wanting to give up. You might be going through something. People don't realize there's so many people that probably woke up on the wrong side and he just waiting for you to say the wrong thing so he can crash.
Yep.
That's how fast it's an escalate. You can say hi to the wrong person. That's the loss of your life.
Yep.
That's how
Yep.
messed up this world is in reality.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's real sad.
You know, but people don't think like they think it's a game. They laugh at other people's pain. You know, this one thing I don't get. How can you bash somebody who got hooked on drugs and they lost their mom, and you don't know their backstory, but you will post it for a couple of years. But somebody do that to somebody you love, you want somebody to feel sorry for. But that's somebody else, somebody love that you did the same thing to.
And that's what I want to help. I want to help that person going through that stuff, dude.
You know what I'm saying? It just be so much things that people. I feel like the world's full of hypocrites because they do things that they don't want somebody to do that to them. It's like
Right.
everybody want to mistreat each other, but they don't want to get mistreated.
Yep. Yep. You're absolutely right.
So it
You're
just
absolutely
be
right,
like,
buddy.
that's why I'm glad we really did have this conversation because a lot of people need to know, man. Because a lot of times TikTok try to hide these type conversations. You
Yep.
know,
And I don't. Not me. I'm not one that's gonna be quiet, brother. I'm not. I'm not one that's quiet.
So it just be like, man, it's an honor to even have you right here, man. Because a lot of times people don't know who you influence or who you inspiring, who you helping. We might think we doing this for this reason, that we really saving other people as well. Hearing your story, you motivate me even more because a lot of people don't know. You don't never know what a person you gonna help or what they going through. They probably be fighting a lot of things in their head, really fighting illness, and you don't even know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, these past 2 years have been rough 'cause I had two small strokes. I got lupus on top of it, man. It's I can't work as much anymore.
But
And it's
man, you are blessed because you're still here. You're still
yep.
breathing.
And
People
I
don't
feel good that
realize,
I'm
man,
doing
no
this.
matter
And,
what you're fighting, because man, I died over 100 times in my life. I ain't supposed to make. I ain't supposed to pass 18.
I shouldn't. I could probably tell you I should have been gone about 8 times.
Man, after my mama passed, I died over 5 times. And got
I
saved
feel
by
that. I
angels
feel that.
and the men above, man.
Yep. Something there again. I at least 8 legitimate times that I should not be here. A grenade should have went off beside me and it never went off. Like just coincidences. It's I. You and I are meant to be here for this reason, to meet for this reason, to talk for this reason.
Man, I believe
What
that,
that is, we are going to figure that out.
because if people don't realize nothing don't happen in your life for no reason. It's always something behind
Right.
it, a purpose. Like people don't know the things you go through in life is for a reason. Sometimes you might have to learn from it. Sometimes it might be a blessing.
Mhm.
Sometimes it just it. I had to learn. You ain't taking losses. You really taking lessons, and you learning. As long as you learn from it, but you don't learn or grow from it, it's gonna keep on happening.
Right. That's right. And
Yeah.
and and there's a there's an old saying. I want to say it was from Edgar Allan Poe. Actually, he you have to acknowledge the evil within yourself in order to accept the good life.
Mhm. A lot of people don't know that's deeper than that. Cause sometimes, a lot of times, we be stopping our own self from being great.
Yep. Yep. But that's where you come into play because of your consistency and your dedication to what you're doing inspires me to do what I want to do for others.
Amazing. Cause that's why I tell people, either you want to be your best friend or your worst enemy.
Well, absolutely. And we are
People
our own
people
worst
don't want
critic.
to believe it, but look in the mirror. It's be us. We can't blame nobody for. That's why I tell people we wasn't born to go to jail. It's just the
Mm.
choices we made. That we get them chances and we do the same thing. And then a lot of people change, but we wait till we run out of chances. Just like when we lie to our parents, until we get in trouble, then it's too late. So we caught red-handed. And I feel like a lot of times we wait till we run out of chances, and now we gotta lay in it. Now we feeling it.
And you could take that into this concept of going to jail/prison too, because you're going to jail or prison for your mistakes. What are you going to learn while you're in there, and is it going to humble you to be a better person when you get out?
Right? Because people don't realize, man, you thinking it's gonna humble, and next thing you know, it might turn him to a whole nother, a more monster. Cause
Absolutely.
you don't learn how to get away with something now. You don't learn some more tricks.
Hmm.
A lot of
Every
times people don't know. Either it can make you a better person, or it can make you to a better, more monster that you was before. That's just
Absolutely.
like if you got shot. Either you gonna change you, or you gonna keep living that same way till it take your life,
Right. Right.
or end
There,
you
there.
back in the cell for the rest of your life.
What a lot of people don't understand either is every choice that you make, whether it's right or wrong, right in a wrong situation, however, there's always a consequence to it.
Facts. That people don't understand. Like
But
sometimes,
you have to choose the lesser of the two evils of that choice. And that's where some people get hemmed up.
and people don't know neither the choices we make in our life will change our storyline.
Facts.
A lot of
Facts are
people don't know
pertinent.
that. You might
Right.
make a good choice, but that might change your whole story.
Absolutely.
And people don't know. People say, "Oh, it's already written," but if you make that wrong choice, you can throw up that whole storyline can go different.
Yep. Yep.
People don't
Abs-
realize that. Like people don't realize the choices you make in life can come back to bite you. Or if you made that good decision, you probably can have that good karma. Either way, you getting good karma or bad. Because
yep.
everybody got a good side and everybody got a bad side.
Yep.
Which part you want to use the most while you on it? You gonna use the bad
Oh.
side when you need it, or you gonna keep using the bad side just throwing away, and now you don't got you don't. People don't know. Sometimes karma go off after the ones you love and your future kids,
Mm-hmm.
and people don't know that. They think,
Yep.
oh, they good, but nah, man, karma can take 10 years.
Yep. It could take 10. It could take 20. It could. Yeah, dude.
You know,
Absolutely. It could.
that be crazy. People don't realize, man. You probably change your life, and that's when your karma can really hit you now. All the bad things you got away with, now you done change your life. That karma can come back and bite you, and people don't realize that, man.
Yep. You're absolutely right.
That's why I be like, dang, man, like it's really. That's why I tell people you gotta be careful. You gotta protect your energy. You gotta protect your peace because people don't know, man. You can get lost in this world we in. There's so much negative stuff going on. There's so much people. You might see a messed up video before you see a good one, and people don't realize it's so easy to just blink, give up, throw everything away. It's hard to live it and still trying to help somebody else get through their day, knowing how you feeling every day.
I feel my job is to help everybody in a sense, if that makes any sense. Because that'll
I
make
do.
me feel good knowing that I can contribute to somebody else's making it better.
People don't know a simple thing like how you doing can change somebody's day. People don't realize. People think it's money.
No.
No, materialistic. No, you can just ask how a person doing mentally. That can make their day better.
Well, that's
Just
part of the
for
work. That's a part of what I want to do. Like if you're that person who has that leaky roof, I want to go and fix your roof. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want money for that. I
and
want you.
people don't realize like you don't know. People think just doing good that you doing it from your heart. You get more good perks by just doing being you and really just being concerned, caring.
Yeah.
Because people think, oh, a lot of people act like they care because they think that's the right thing.
No.
But it's really about what's in your heart for real.
Yep.
What how your soul is. Because that's why I tell people it's hard to know who real if you never went through no situation of thi- this bad friends or betrayal.
Right.
Because the real is the new fake nowadays. And a person can put on an act that it get exposed that you just gotta catch on. So it's just be like it's like you being
You're
real.
absolutely right.
A person would call you fake because you real. That I had to learn. If people follow fake, then they fake. People track who they attracted to. So it's like if you authentic, then if you only got a few authentic, you already them the people you need to rock with. And sometimes the hate will overlook the love,
Right.
or you probably got people in your corner that care for you, you just not paying them no attention. And sometimes that's how it be sometimes too.
I feel I feel a lot of people are sitting back and waiting to see what I do because they're waiting to see if my actions are going to be to my words.
Hey sis, how
And
are
it's just
you?
so. I
You
mean,
know,
I just feel
man,
like a lot of people are just sitting back
you know
watching
what,
to see if I
man?
actually do
You
it.
keep doing you, man. Be great because while they sitting back, you turning your promise and your dreams into reality. The
Right.
same ideas they had, they scared to use. Cause people don't realize instead of you on these platforms trying to follow the trend, about you make your own and start something now. You know,
Exactly.
people don't realize all these social medias. You never know who watching. You never know who will see it. You don't know. Somebody might see your idea, might text you. They might want to pay you about your idea. People don't know because they never post. They scared to open up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's good, sis. Hope you're having a wonderful night. That's why I say you keep doing that because you don't never know what door you will open. You never
Right.
know that it only takes for that right person to see your video, man. That's all it
So
takes for
let
that
me
one
ask you
person.
another honest opinion.
Yes, sir.
Do you think what I'm doing is the right thing,
Right thing.
or I'm trying to figure out?
You
I'm
know,
trying to.
my honest opinion is it should
What do
not
you think?
matter what I think because you know why? You know what you're doing it for. I
Right.
know what you're doing it for. That it's gonna be more to you because you know what you came, your history. You know how far you came in life. And I'm just being honest because a lot of people will come on here and make up a lie. Oh no, I'm being honest. Only opinion should matter is the man above and you.
Right.
Because a person will tell you a lie. You
Right.
know, they rather try to bring you down, be like, no, don't do that, and stop your
Right.
blessing.
Right.
They just because it's not for that person doesn't mean it ain't for you.
Right. I guess the real question is, do you, knowing what you know and what you've read and what I'm trying, I guess the question is, do you think it should be brought up, or
I feel like whatever put on your heart to do, do it.
right,
Because a lot of times we be in our head a lot,
right,
and we be like,
which is
oh man, you know. But I feel like, man, if it on your heart to do it, do it.
right,
Because a lot of times that would be stopping us. Because it be on our heart so much to do it that second mind in our head will tell us, no. If we
yeah,
listen to the second mind,
right,
then it be too late. You know what I'm saying? That's why
right,
I feel like, man, you got passion for something, do it. Don't
absolutely,
matter what. Um, it only take that one person to really show you love, man. Cause that one person that show you love every time, that mean more than a whole bunch of fakes.
right,
That
right,
one person that love it, you made a difference.
mm,
You can't worry about what much my opinion, because
I
I don't know what God got planned for you. You know,
I feel like I'm doing the right thing. Like I feel compelled. I feel driven to do something, and I feel like I'm doing the right thing. It's just I guess I'm
over
in my head,
passionate.
like you said. You know what I'm saying?
You know,
But I
that's
feel like
what
I'm
that's
doing
what
the
it
right
is.
thing.
Cause sometimes I'm gonna be honest. Sometimes I had that thing too. But I know sometimes our dreams we have what we doing. Sometimes it not don't be the man above want us to do at that time. But if you have that passion, that drive, that means you on the right track. Because a lot of times we lose that. We be so quick to lose
Right.
and not be so motivated
And
to do it. And
but that's why
it is
that's why I'm thankful for you, because you and JP are pretty much, and Swerve are the main ones that got me out of my funk. And I can't thank you enough for the stuff that you like.
I
You're
appreciate it.
very inspirational for me. Like you're very
A lot of people
you
wouldn't tell their story how you telling it. A lot of people would have hide their story. And that's why I be kind of wild sometimes because I want people to come out and tell their story because you don't know. who watching, and you don't know how many people need to hear your story. Because we all went through something. Everybody went through something. It's up to us to share the testimony, share the journey you on. Because our life is really like a movie, like a book for real. We
Mm-hmm.
living in it.
Yep.
But a lot of people scared to write it and really show it. That's why me turn that promise in reality. I'm showing the world through it all
Yep.
every day. Even when I don't feel like it, still motivate myself. That's why I had to tell people you gotta really be your best friend.
Yep.
Because when you trying to get things right, a lot of people ain't gonna support. You gonna have a lot of you gonna have a lot of bags before you get
Mm-hmm.
supporters. And you're gonna go through a lot of ups and downs. You're gonna be one to give up before you even get 1% to the line. So that's why I think like man, that's why I say you have passion for something, do it because you don't stop your blessings from overthinking something because you don't never know what blessings that you most dare to
Should I keep going then?
and keep going, man, to the fullest.
I appreciate.
Because you don't know who life you would have saved. It's somebody probably need to hear you, man. It's probably somebody in the dark right now. We don't know what somebody going through, man. Because life around the world, you don't know. Man, you talking right now, somebody probably fighting for their life right now. You know, so
And that's
that's why I
mission
tell
accomplished.
people, man, keep doing it. A lot of people ain't gonna tell people to keep doing it because just because things ain't work for others doesn't mean it ain't gonna work for you. Cause
Right.
can't nobody stop you but yourself and the man above if it ain't in your plan. That you,
Right.
if you see the vision, turn it into reality.
Yep. Well, that's what I'm trying to do.
Hey man, you gonna do it, man. Cause listen, one thing I learned when you sometimes it be a lonely journey you be on. Especially you the only one see the vision. When you the only
Mm-hmm.
one see what he showed you, man, it seems like you against the world, man. Till
And
you
that's
till
why
you
I'm
got
trying
so
to.
it
That's why I
be
put
like
it to
that.
words.
Especially it's the beginning of it. That's why I say, man, don't lose motivation because it's easy. And no matter what, keep doing it with it and keep that passion because once that passion gone, it's like it's not you don't feel it no more. When you have that passion, that means you putting your all in it. You know, it you feel different when you do it. But once that
Absolutely.
passion gone, it's like you ain't doing it with no love no more. You just
Yeah, there's that void right here, and you're just gonna keep seeking for it.
so that's one thing I always tell people. If you got passion for it, do it. Because you don't want to live with no regrets and be like, dang
No,
man, I should stick to it. And
believe me,
that be that be that sad part. A lot of people live with regrets because they gave up on a vision that they ain't supposed to gave up on. And then it be that what if? Dang, what if I kept doing? What would have happened? So man, you got that mentality, man. It's on your heart to do it. Do it. Listen to their first mind, man. Keep doing it because our second mind wants to block everything we was working hard for, man.
yep, I agree. I agree. I agree. Well,
So
brother, I'm
man,
gonna get off here. All right, it's late over here. All right.
man, it's 12 over here, man. I ain't gonna
That's
lie.
same. Same. I'm gonna go check on the wife. I haven't talked to her in a little bit, but I might be on later. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Hey man, appreciate you, fam, man. Man, hope you have a wonderful early morning, man. Blessed morning. Keep going, man. Keep doing it, man. Don't overthink it. Even though
Well,
it's hard, man.
you say bless, right?
You got it, bro. You got my support, man. If I see it,
Absolutely,
I'm gonna
brother.
support, repost, like
Much
it,
love to you, my
man.
dad.
Always, man.
I love it. I love it. I appreciate it. You take care. It's been a privilege. It's been an honor, my guy.
Man, it's been
Thank you
on,
for
man.
helping
Much
me.
love, fam.
Much love, man.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It's getting late, man. It's already late. It's like 12, man. But I hope everyone have a blessed early morning, man. Blessings, man. Much love, man. Keep going. Never give up, man.